All right, this is day 2 for everybody. Kindergartners, first graders, second graders, third graders, fourth graders, and fifth graders. We're all going to do the same thing. First, you're going to do your Sworkit warm-up on the app for about 10 minutes. Again, choose your favorite workout that you want to do for today. After that, I'm going to show you some different ways we can play beanbag horseshoes with somebody else. And everybody's played this already, so you should know the rules. Now, since we don't have hula hoops to make scoring rings with, I have actually pulled my hose out here and made a scoring ring with it. So any type of way you can make it into a round shape will work fine for this game. Obviously, I don't have any bean bags at my house, but I do have these, which are pine cones. Some of them are different sizes. You can work it out with whoever you're going to play against, or even if you're just playing by yourself, how you want to do this. Now, normally the rules are each person gets 2 objects to throw and you get 10 feet away, and you underhand toss it to the scoring ring. If you need to adjust the rules because you have different sized objects that you're throwing, or maybe you have to make a bigger or an extremely small scoring ring, adjust the rules as you need. And again, just have fun with this. This is a neat activity you could do with a family member, older or younger sibling. It's an easy game to play, and all you have to do is get about 7 to 10 feet away from your scoring ring. Unless it's too small, then maybe you want to get a little closer. If it's way big, maybe get a little farther away. If you have lighter objects, maybe you stay closer. If you have heavy objects, maybe you just want them to bounce into the scoring ring. You have all sorts of choices that you can make with this game on how you want to score for each person. So for me, I'm going to try to stick to the same amount of rules. I'm going to get about 7 to 10 feet away. I'm going to toss these underhanded, and then each one that lands in, I get a point, and each one that doesn't, obviously I don't get a point. So I'm going to back up about 7 to 10 feet, and then we're going to underhand and see how many points I score. Ooh, that one stayed in. Oh, so I got 2 points. Then I would let my opponent go ahead and go, and try to find objects that you know are yours, so that way there's no arguing over if that one was my pine cone or the other one was my pine cone. So find some objects that you can know the difference between them. Okay, that's your second thing you're going to do today. We're going to go inside to show you what the third thing and last thing you're going to do today. Hi kiddos, we came back inside just to finish up day 2. I want you to find some sort of board game or card game that you and your family can play together. I know it might be difficult for some people to do this, but I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of the different options that are out there, and some really easy games that really kindergartners all the way up through 5th graders can play, and they're not terribly expensive. All of these games, I believe, that we have in front of us are under $10. So obviously the good old classics, Candyland and Uno for the kindergartners. We also have this Happy Salmon game that we picked up. It's an easy card game for anybody to play. Obviously, if you have a deck of cards that you could play Go Fish with, or some other simple card game that maybe your parents know, that would be a great thing. I personally just learned how to play dominoes, and it's an enjoyable experience. If you've never played it before, this is a great game, especially for 1st through 3rd graders, learning how to match up. And kindergartners too really can do well with this. might want to simplify the game a little bit for the kinders, but especially second and third graders, this is a good game for them. Fourth and fifth graders, we kind of get into the more advanced card games like Karma or Phase 10. So those are options. Even for some of the younger kids, a puzzle is always a good thing to do with a family. And then fourth and fifth graders can even start, and really second and third graders too, could start playing simple board games too, like Monopoly, to help with their math skills as well. So pick something out to finish day 2 up with that you can do with your whole family, and hopefully this starts a neat little tradition that you guys get to do maybe every week or at least a couple times a month. So when you're done with this, you are done with day 2 of week 7.